This is actually a brand new series for us. I'm very excited to talk about this because for a lot of interviews, I tend to think that people often get questions that are somewhat the same, right? Like, Matt, you've worked on a ton of different animation. You're the Emmy award-winning voice of Kermit the Frog, which is crazy.
I still don't believe it, but yeah, thank you.
You and like 4 or 5 other people have been the voices for Kermit the Frog.
That's true.
But I think a lot of people think of Hollywood or animation or whatever. They're like those people that you see at the end credits. I want to humanize people a bit more.
Okay.
So I want you, if you don't mind, to go into this and bare your souls. Are you ready to bare your soul?
Yeah. You're trying to out me as AI, aren't you? You're trying to say I'm not a real person, and you're giving me prompts, and you want to see if I'm gonna plagiarize my answers.
Yes, absolutely.
I see what you're doing here.
Look, the arrival of strong artificial intelligence has been inevitable for decades.
This is the Modern Mouse animation examination. 12 questions that will hopefully bare your soul to prove that you are not artificial intelligence. Question number 1, pen or pencil?
Pen.
Okay. Number 2, what's the best cereal?
Frosted Cheerios.
It's an interesting choice. Why not just regular Cheerios?
Because it's not frosted.
That's a really good point.
What never fails to make you smile?
I'll say a very loving joke. By loving, I just mean when the person actually takes a minute to, whatever the joke is, even if it's a rib or this or that, where they take a moment to recognize who they're saying it to, even if it's me, and it has meaning behind it. And even if it's a bad joke, I will still smile.
Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny?
Wow, oh my God. If I say Mickey Mouse, Eric Bowes is gonna kill me.
Man, what's up, Doc?
Because we're he's the Fozzie to my Kermit. Boy, that's a really hard question. You know what? Boy, can I say Donald Duck?
Thank you for being so patient with me.
You were worth the wait, Donald. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I'm not
good.
going to fight you on it, but like
that's my answer, Donald Duck.
All right. What movie would you recast with the Muppets?
Ooh, good question. Would I recast? Like we have to do like a remake?
Yeah, you remake it with all the Muppets.
Man, see, I don't think I would. Because I feel like that's the problem. It's like what made the original Muppet movies good is that they weren't remakes of other movies. They were just movies.
Can't you just play along with me?
So you're just going to let the whole internet down? You're not going to like do the whole ad?
Could I just say here's what I would do. I would do if I was going to do, if it's gun in my head right now, if I got to make something with the Muppets right now and I got to pitch it and we're going to do it, I would do a day one mockumentary like The Office. Not The Office, but like sort of a docu-drama kind of series.
Bunsen and Beaker, why are you wearing each other's clothes?
If it happens outside of work, we don't owe him an explanation.
Sure, they already did that, Matt, but go ahead.
No. Not like that. Of Kermit selling the Muppet Show and putting it on. Like a period piece of the 80s. Like he has to go to England. Imagine Jim is Kermit and he has to sell the Muppet Show and get it made. And no one in Hollywood wants it. And he has to keep all his friends together and they're all hoping on him. And he's got to do it. And that's what I would do. And how he has to get the guests and how he has to put it all together. That's what I would do.
Is there any, what about the humans involved? Who would you like involved in that?
Well, it'd be all the guest stars. We would get lookalikes for all I would actually do the remakes. It's like, not like how they did Saturday Night, but like do something kind of where it's like a fictional, slightly historical retelling of how Kermit got the Muppet Show on the air.
Okay.
I think the fans would dig that.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
A preferred beverage.
Preferred beverage? Well, right now, Funny you ask that. I would have said Tangerine LaCroix. However, I'm going to do a plug now. I have just been turned on to the Blood Orange and Tangerine Spindrift, which is a sparkling water with real fruit juice. And I got to say, I'm loving this. I drink a whole lot of it. And the only reason I get away with it is because there's no sugar in it. So, I mean, there's real fruit. So that's my favorite drink right now.
If you could take any animal in the world, what would you like as a pet?
Oh, I've always kind of wanted a flying squirrel. Like I know people have the sugar gliders and stuff, but I think, I saw that. What was that movie? I loved Little Nemo as a kid too, and there was a Little Nemo movie.
Got you now! Nemo! I've got you!
And Brian Froud did all the demon designs in it, or the creature designs in it. Who did Labyrinth, and he designed Labyrinth and Black Crystal.
Nice name drop.
And they did an animated movie, and he had a little flying squirrel with him. And I remember seeing that as a kid, going like, I want a flying squirrel. So I think that's I have squirrels in the backyard that I feed too. It's like Snow White over here. So,
what's the best decade for music?
God, I gotta say it's the 80s. I mean, there's a lot of answers for that, but if you're asking for my answer, like the amount of bangers that I can listen to over and over and over again that never go away, it's the 80s.
Who's the best Batman?
Adam West.
That's a good choice.
By far, Adam West.
Yeah.
Look there! A shark! What's that in his hand?
Favorite season?
Oh, you mean like season of what show?
You think you're funny, don't you?
Can I give a part of a season?
Sure.
I like late spring. Because I live in LA, so it just rained. Everything's really pretty, but it's getting warm. But it's not like ungodly hot. Because in LA, we only have 2 seasons. We have summer and hot summer. Yeah. And so I like to choose the first summer, but the part right before it gets to the summer.
That's fair. And lastly, what do you want written on your tombstone?
Wow. Do I have to answer that specifically, or can I just tell you, I just want people to say nice things about me when I'm dead. That's really it. So whatever it is, I just hope it's nice.
If they ask you questions, and they probably will ask you questions, would you please say something nice about him?
Whoever gets to write that tombstone has all the power. So I just hope whatever they say, it's not too damning.
Okay, that's quite fair.
I'm doing my best.
Well, I gotta say, this has been an extremely nice exchange. So if it's up to me,
yeah. Go nuts.
I'll put in a good word.
Tombstone.
Yeah, exactly.
Just say great interview.
Was a great interview.
You know what? So interview. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't. Just don't say bad interview. You can just say
no. Yeah,
it's all right.
Fine
interview.
right. Fine interview. Fine person.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, no problem.